Hello everyone, this is Nuno from Wave Solutions, and I'm here to take you through on a guide step by step on how to assemble your equipment into one of our water housings. This is a Canon R5C model, and basically you need to unscrew these two nuts that are holding the back plate. Make sure that when you store your water housing, the back plate is secure, but do not squish or press the main O-ring. Just make sure that the memory form of the O-ring stays nice and can do its job when it needs to. Take out your slide-in plate and attach it to your camera. In this case, like I mentioned, is the Canon R5C. We've got the 2070 lens from Canon here. We're gonna use zoom control on this lens, so we have attached lens zoom gear sleeve to the lens. You can do so with the Phillips screw, and you have a certain position where you attach it to. In this case of this lens is this one, and so you can operate the zoom control while you are in the water. Slide-in plate on the bottom of your camera, on the tripod screw. Make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't move. Make sure also that the sliding plate is parallel to the lines here of the camera on the bottom, so you make sure that it's straight, most like a tripod, and then you just let the camera slide in. Just make sure that if you have specific types of controls on the top of your water housing, you push them out so they're out of the way, and when you're inserting the camera does not hit those controls. So it's pretty straightforward. You just let the camera slide in to the inside of the water housing until the limit, like so, and then you can push the controls down already to operate, and then you go here to the front of your water housing where you attach your lens port. In this specific case, for you to utilize the range of the 24 to 70, you need a conic port. In this case as well, we've got the zoom control. Here you've got the conic lens port for the specific lens, customized, and you've got the knob here for the zoom control. You need to push it out of the way so it doesn't hit the gears while you're inserting the lens port. Also, you've got the neoprene cover. You take it out if you want to, just to protect the front element, and you just screw it on like a bottle cap, a bottle water cap. And the idea is for you to find the position of the zoom control here to be to your left hand side, in the case right hand side if you're looking from the camera, so you can operate it here from the side. Once that is done and installed, you can come with your back plate, insert it, and then with the nuts you make sure that the water housing is closed. The idea is for you to make sure that the O-ring is compressed uniformly throughout the water housing. One physical tell is when the nuts are already exposing the screw, that is enough pressure for the water housing. Don't over tight it, it won't make a better seal. Just make sure that the main O-ring has enough space for the memory form to actuate in case of pressure. Once you are in the water, you do what you need to do. Your custom controls will allow you to control the buttons you selected on your water housing, and once you have finished your session, make sure you rinse your water housing with fresh water. Make sure that you pull out your controls and spin them so it releases all of the salt in case you go into the salt water. And also the push buttons, make sure you press them in and out so you make sure that all of that sand, debris or salt gets released from the buttons. Once the water housing is is dried up with the towel, you can then start to remove the nuts so you can access your water housing. And please note that while you're taking your back plate, there will be some water stuck into the side here of the water housing and also in your back plate. Make sure you have like a tissue to wipe it and dry it clean, and make sure that the inside of the housing stays dry and free of humidity, because it prevents from the front element to get foggy, which is one of the issues that first-time users have to deal with when utilizing the equipment. Once you have your equipment dry, just make sure that you pull out all of the controls that might interfere with the camera sliding out of the water housing. Push it through the slide-in plate, get your camera out, and to store your camera, like the beginning of this video, just put the black plate in and make sure you just tied it well enough so the back plate doesn't fall off.